You have to be obsessed. If you truly want to get ahead and really accomplish your goals, you have to be obsessed. You cannot rely on motivation or just willpower for you to ultimately reach your goals. Because if you rely on willpower all the time, what's going to happen is when it's time for you to settle down, you're going to get burned out. Let's say, for example, if you work a 9-to-5 job and you have goals of accomplishing some entrepreneurial goals, right? You work this 9-to-5 every day, your life's so routine. So you rely on willpower because you hate that job, right? But when it's time for you to get home and you try to use that same willpower from earlier, you maxed out, guess what happens? You find yourself unwinding, doom scrolling, or on Netflix watching your favorite TV show, and guess what? The whole cycle repeats every single day. But if you truly, truly want to make a change in your life, you will realize real fast that you are the cheat code. You're the cheat code. You know, all you got to do is have that laser focus on what you want to accomplish. You know, it's easier said than done. I get that. But guess what? If you have a set of non-negotiables, if you have a set of principles that you will always fall back on, you will never fall off, and you will always move forward. Having processes and principles makes everything easy, and you can make everything a reach, and you can achieve every goal you want to. You just really have to want it. You have to minimize distractions. So if you have your phone, let's say you're working on a task and your phone's right there at arm's reach and it goes off, right? Oh, I got a notification on Instagram. Da-da-da-da-da. Next thing you know, you start watching a reel. You're 30 minutes in when you should have been locked in on what you should have been doing. So you have to have those principles. Hey, when I'm working for this hour, my phone is away, do not disturb mode, because I have things to get accomplished. If you do not have those non-negotiables, what's going to happen is you're going to just drift. You're going to drift and drift and drift. The next thing you know, you have that same goal. You have that same goal that you've been wanting to accomplish, but you're so scared to take the first step. But if you have your principles and your process in place and you know what you're going to do and you're confident that you're going to get it done, it's easy to take that first step because you're okay with failing and getting it right. But when you're wrong and you have that regret's going to really eat you up. Oh, I could have did the same thing better. Oh, I wish I would have did this. I would have did it with my swag and my idea. I could have did it better. But you didn't do it. You just sat back and waited and just kept talking and wishing and dreaming and didn't take no action. But as a man, all we have is our purpose. And we all have a purpose, whether your purpose is being a plumber, your purpose can be being an electrician, a football player, a real estate agent, a personal trainer, whatever that is. You just have to fully immerse yourself in what you want to accomplish. Just like in Grand Theft Auto, when you can put that money code in and get money, it's the same thing with life. You just have to know what you got to do. Same thing with the stock market. You got to put your plays in. You got to study the market, because if you don't, you're going to get burned every time. Even with sports betting, you have to study players. You have to study plays and trends. If not, you're going to be throwing one. You're going to be donating money, right? And then you're going to be like, oh, this is worthless. This is a scam. This is rigged. No, it's not rigged, because you don't have no direction, no principles, and you're looking for a get rich quick scheme. You know how the phrase go, anything that comes fast don't last. Slow and steady wins the race. You know, slow is fast. No, wait, how does that phrase go? Slow is smooth, but smooth is fast. If you know what you got to do and you know the process, you can take your time, because you know every day you're going to take a step forward. Instead of taking 10 steps forward, waiting, taking 3 steps, then 2 steps, taking 3 steps back, taking 5 steps forward, you're playing around, you're wasting time. You have to have your processes, so you take the daily steps and get the daily bread. So I say all this to say, my friends, you're the cheat code. You can really do whatever you want to do. As cliche as it sounds, you just got to have that laser focus, fam. Laser focus. When I mean laser focus, I'm talking about if you in the gym or you in public and you spot a biddy or some fine-ish and you're like, phew, you're going to be like, damn. You need to have that same laser focus on your goals, my boys. And I'm telling you, you're going to look back in a year and be like, damn, I remember when I first started. I'm so glad I took that first step. Your future self has already been there, right? But what's happening is that feeling, that passion you get, that's your future self leaving breadcrumbs for you to know, hey, I'm on the right track. I'm doing my purpose. It's different for everybody, but your future self is looking out for you. So you, the present self, you have to make it a non-negotiable for you to accomplish your goals. And the next thing you know, you at the top of whatever mountain that is that you desire to be at. I hope all this video helped. If you found any value in this video, do your boy a favor, like the video, comment on the video, comment your thoughts, comment if I was cooking, was I talking crazy, whatever. Engagement helps. Subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon to stay notified when your boy drops a video. It's been a minute, y'all. I know, I was taking care of some life things, just to make it quick. I got my real estate license, so now your boy has the real estate license in the state of Florida, which I'm very proud of. I worked very hard to achieve that. So I have to step aside for a little bit to take care of some personal stuff so I can come back to my boys, to the bros, and give y'all real value. Because if I'm giving you guys advice and telling you guys to accomplish your goals and really take action, I have to make sure that I'm doing the same thing in return. So not that all that's taken care of, we back to the videos, back to talking about motivation, back to talking about trending topics, some fine-ish, whatever, we back in full effect. But with all that said, boys, we out of this thing.